And yeah, I don't know. Okay. Okay. Cassius. Oh my God. Can you not? Can you not? Oh my God. And I didn't. Get down. Mwah. Hi guys, I got home from work not too long ago. I'm having a hard time winding down. I don't know, I just feel like I can't fall asleep right now. And so I thought I'm just ready to film this video. I thought I would sit here and do a vlog style type video instead of sitting down like at my desk and blah 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 with the light and everything like that, because this is real life. And so I am not going to try to make my background all perfect and like all that stuff, because I'm talking to you right now about real shit that's going on. If you see me switching backgrounds, it's because Cassius is trying to distract in the background. I don't want him distracting from this video because this is real stuff. Anyways, I knew at some point that I was going to have to sit down and film this video, and I don't even want to say how long I've known that this video was going to be, that the time was going to come at some point to film it. But yeah, anyways, I involve you guys so much in my life. I just want to be very truthful. Casey and I have broken up. It's not like last time where I felt like I didn't really take it seriously. Like I was like, this is so stupid. Like we're going to get back together. This I'm taking seriously. It's been almost, well, it's been like a week and a half now. But I almost like felt bad because I've been Insta storying and posting and doing stuff like that, but obviously like not mentioning him like at all. And I feel like I was being somewhat of like a fraud, because I pride myself on being very honest. And I also pride myself on being a strong, independent woman, you know, like I don't need to be with a guy. I just felt like it was kind of like fraudulent like on my part for me to like not be honest with you guys about how we had broken up. But like I said, it's only been like a week and a half, so it's not like I held it like a secret for that long. I want to empower women, and if something doesn't work out, it's totally fine, and you should never settle. I've said that in many of my videos about me almost getting married, like calling off my wedding, almost getting married for $10,000 to keep someone in the country. I definitely have always said like never settle, never settle. If I could have any tattoo like across my forehead, it would be like hashtag never settle. We were living together and now we're not. He moved out and he's still kind of in the process of moving out. The reason that he moved out, because I know I'm gonna get questions instead of me moving out, is because the apartment that we live in is owned by my family, and my like third cousins or something are landlords, and so this is technically like my family's house, or it's like a little condo kind of thing, I don't know. Plus his parents allow him to still live with them at the ages that we are. He's 28, I'm 30. His parents have no problem with him moving back in, living there and all that stuff. My parents, however, don't want me to live with them. They want me to, I don't know, like when I moved home from New York, they made it very clear. Cassius, please. When I moved home from New York, they made it very clear that I was going to be moving into one of our family members' rentals so that I, you know, wouldn't really be mooching off my parents. And if I did like stay living with my dad, that's what would have happened, you know, like he would make dinner. I wouldn't even have to think about dinner. I wouldn't have to think about buying groceries. You know, I wouldn't have to think about doing my laundry because he would have done it and all that stuff. And that's not being an adult. And so as much as it sucks, I do agree with that parenting technique that my parents definitely have made it clear that if I was going to move home, I was not going to live with one of them. So I don't really have an option to like move into one of my parents' houses. My only option is to stay here in this house. And so yeah, he's the one who moved home with his parents because they don't really have that rule that my parents do with him. That's, you know, just a difference of parenting techniques. There's no like right or wrong with that. Next, what would be next? Like the reason it happened, I don't know. Just like, okay. I don't know. I mean, I think that, you know, like relationships are between two people. They're super private and that's just like how it should be. But of course, you know, I've committed to sharing my life with you guys, and if someone can like learn from anything that I go through, then that makes it all worth it. I'm not going to go into like, you know, super detailed details, but just to like sum it up, relationships are difficult. They're not easy, and anyone who tells you they're easy is lying. I don't care if this person is your soulmate, the person you're meant to be with. Like at some point you're going to hit bumps in the road, and that's just the way it is. Like nobody said life was ever going to be fair, and that's just how it goes. Of course we hit, you know, some like bumps in the road, New York being one of them, but you guys are aware that we had broken up and then gotten back together, and we've been together ever since. And so I moved home late October. Don't mind Cassius. I moved home late October, and it is now February 28th today. I don't know when this video is going to go up. Maybe in the next few days, maybe tomorrow. I have no idea. But yeah, it is February 28th. It's actually almost March 1st because it's like 10 or 11:30 something. So yeah, I guess it's been like 4 or 5 months. I don't know. I'm not good at math. We've been together here in town, the town that we both grew up in. For those of you who are new to my channel, we both grew up in this town, and we grew up knowing each other, and we tried to make it work when we were teenagers, and it just didn't work. And then 10 years later, we tried to make it work again, and it's, you know, I really thought like, okay, now it's gonna work, you know, because it just didn't work back then because we were just so immature. I mean, we were 18 and 19, and like he was like away at college, but he was moving back home, and I was like getting ready to leave to go down to Santa Barbara. I just finished beauty school here, and like it was just two different times. Like we were just never really on the same like wave in life to make that work. And so we didn't get together, but we always remained pretty close and pretty involved with each other, and keeping tabs on each other through social media and talking a lot and stuff like that. Even though we went through like, you know, serious relationships, I got engaged a million times, we all know. He's always been in the back of my mind, and we tried to make it work and thought that it was going to, but it just didn't. And I don't know. I mean, I'm not, you know, going to go into, like I said, I'm not going to go into like actual detail, but there are things that, you know, you can't, when you're in a relationship, you can't just live your life the way you want to. You need to live it thinking about that other person as well, for every decision that you make, and if you plan on having a future with them. And so, yeah, there's just, you know, things like that that made things not work out. Our adult lives have been completely different. Our 20s have been completely different. They could not have been more opposite. Even though we grew up in the same town, we were, you know, kind of pretty much raised morally the same way. We have had drastically different experiences in our 20s. And that really, really has ultimately played the toll in why we are no longer together. So, yeah, that's it. And I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Last time we broke up, I really wasn't fine at all. But this time, I'm fine. Like, I really am. I'm totally fine, because I think that everything happens for a reason. I think my best friend who's passed away is always watching over me. I'm fine walking away from the relationship because I know that I did everything possible in my power to try to make it work. And so I know that I was a good girlfriend. Anyways, that's what's been going on. So if you guys have suspected anything, or I don't think you guys really have. I mean, a few people know that we've broken up that are close to us, but really, like, I would say 98% of people don't know at all. I asked him if I could make this video. Like I said, I always ask permission if I'm going to talk about anyone that I've dated or am dating or whatever. Yeah, so I asked him, and I told him that I think it was time to kind of let everyone know that we weren't together, because, you know, I don't want anyone thinking, like, why isn't she posting about him? You know, like, I don't know. I would rather just expose everything. Like I've always said, no one's ever going to expose me. I'm always going to expose myself first. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to, like, get it out there before any, you know, Humboldt County rumors started. That's the county I live in, for those of you who don't know or aren't from here. I mean, it's never going to be off the table between Casey and I, because it never has been off the table of us being together at some point in life. I think it's more off the table this time than it was before, for sure. But who knows? Who knows how life goes? I have no idea. But yeah, I'm doing good, and I feel good, and yeah, just moving on. And I mean, not like romantically or anything. I'm not really ready for that, but moving on and doing more stuff and projects with YouTube and Instagram, and working with different companies and stuff like that. Anyways, I don't know how I got off the whole subject, but yeah, so Casey and I are broken up. Just wanted everyone to know, wanted you to hear it from me first. And yeah, so if you see him, if you're in our area and you see him on Tinder, Bumble, whatever, he's not cheating. Yeah, so don't worry about that. I am not going to get on those sites because I grew up here and I just have no desire for the men here, because I either know them all very well or I'm related to them. So yeah, so you will not find me on those dating websites, but I cannot speak for him. So yeah, that was my, like, thing, is that, like, okay, if he gets back on those websites and then somebody messages me and it's like, oh my god, he's cheating, like, I wanted you guys to, like, know that no, he's not cheating. He has every right to do whatever he wants, and we're adults, and if that's what he chooses to do, is to get in the Tinder and Bumble pool of Humboldt, then he has every right to. So right now it's just me and my little man, Cash. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Say hi. Say hi. Hi? Okay. Can you guys look at his new collar? I got him a new collar. Look at it. Here. Can you believe that? Like, I'm obsessed with it. Look how cute. Look at, here, let's put it in front. Let's put it in front. Come here. Look it. Look. You look like a little gentleman. Yes, you do. You look like a little man. You look like you're about to go to, like, a governor's ball or something. Okay. I'm a crazy mom. Also, I want to put pink curtains up, and I was gonna, like, say, like, if I post about putting pink curtains up, I feel like people are gonna be like, is Casey okay with the pink curtains? But yeah, I'm gonna put pink curtains up. And if you see a mess behind me, it's because we're, like, sifting through each other's clothes and stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, so I love you guys. Thank you for your support as always. I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of you guys being very supportive of the decision that I have made with us. So yeah, anyways, I love you all, and I can't wait to show you what projects I have coming up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.